What, I think you want to have children, correct?
Yes. Yes.
So what is it that your parents did right that you're carrying into your thoughts about becoming a parent?
This is the decade-long question that we've been trying to figure out. Struggle is important.
Yeah.
I definitely remember moments in my childhood where we were struggling economically, and seeing that my parents were genuinely trying to do everything they could,
Right.
but that they had limitations.
Right.
That's very formative.
Yes, and in learning theory, it is that struggle that
Yeah.
causes you to try and figure out different ways. I mean, it's when it's crushing
Right.
That it's different.
Right, and so it was, it was just enough that
Yeah.
there I can't remember a day where like we couldn't eat or anything
Right.
like that, but there were definitely days where we didn't know next week how the rent would be paid or
Right.
all of that, and we're living day to day. So
Right.
that seems to be a sweet spot of
Yes.
pushing
Yeah,
you
I
without
agree.
hurting, and then also just I think knowing what my parents sacrificed to come to the U.S. And knowing that it was for me and my brothers, that puts a lot of like, hey, all right, what are you going to do with this? Right? Someone else decided they're going to sacrifice for you, so it is a burden.
Yeah, and
but
they've
a
always
motivator.
viewed their ability to come into the United States as something that was going to give their family hope.
Right.
And they were willing to work and do everything possible to
Right.
do that. I remember some of your father's first jobs that you explained to me.
Yeah. He went from a kind of upper middle class lifestyle, and my
Right.
mom too, to a low income lifestyle.
And tell
in the
everyone the
US.
country.
From Peru.
From Peru.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's family and rebuilding that part.
Yeah.
I think as you get into the whole conversation about obesity and when you appreciate the community building that goes on around food
Yeah.
and how to influence that positively.
Yeah.
That Dana's organization, Grocery Ships, that's where they, it's about whole food, whole people, whole communities. It is
Right.
about that blend.
Yeah.
And family is where that starts. A child, it doesn't matter how much food, but it's how does it get prepared, or how do you come together? And that's one of the experiences I've had with your family, is that they really kept everyone together.
Mm-hmm.
And your struggles was a collective struggle. And I think just listening to you, you felt that in reverse, like you took that away. Like it wasn't that it was hard on you, my parents didn't have anything and it made my life so hard.
Right.
You phrased it in a way that got, as a young person, this was something that we did together to make ourselves better.
Right.
Yeah.